everybody. Bryan Broaddus from DallasCowboys.com, and welcome to the Academy Sports and Outdoors Film Room. The Dallas Cowboys go up to the Great Northwest and fall to the hands of the Seattle Seahawks. And there was a couple of plays that this game could have gone either way, and unfortunately for the Cowboys, it didn't work out for them. But there got a couple of them I want to just show you here as we get in the film room. And the first one was the third down play that Ezekiel Elliott got trapped on the outside and then stepped out of bounds. And I think it's worth pointing out, just not because of what happened with Elliott on the play, but some of the other factors that maybe could have made the play a little bit different. And as I go through as I run the play for you forward here, you know, look at Dak Prescott right here. His eyes are on the outside here, and he's looking at Cole Beasley. And what they're going to do is they're going to bring Cole Beasley across the formation and then have him set up right there into the inside. Now again, this is a third down play right here. You can see the sticks down here at the bottom. They're in a situation where they're going to try and use Beasley to convert this third down. And as I run it for you forward here, you'll see, here comes the motion across. Okay, Beasley's looking at the coverage. They kind of see what's going on there. Everybody knows, okay, I'll stop it right there. Bobby Wagner's right there, and he was pointing at Cole Beasley, making sure that they knew where the situation was going to be. You got guys right here. Everybody's really aware of where Cole Beasley is on this field. All right, as I run the play forward here, Prescott's going to get the snap. And I want you to watch something right here. Okay, I'm going to stop it right there. Okay, Dak Prescott's eyes are focused inside right there. He's looking at the middle of the field right there. You've already got Ezekiel Elliott started out. You can see right here, he's going to head up to the sidelines with Earl Thomas in that position right there. So everything appears to be that Dak Prescott wants to hit Cole Beasley right here. Again, you've got Bobby Wagner on him on the coverage. They've got the safety basically over the top right there, but there's so much space right there for half to make this play. So Prescott's eyes are looking. He's waiting for Cole Beasley. And as you notice, where Beasley's positioned, he's past the sticks right here. So he's in perfect shape to convert this third down if Prescott goes to him. Now look, right there, look. Okay, see? Back it up for you right there. Prescott's looking at him, and then he pulls the ball back. I don't quite understand. Beasley's right there and in position to make the play. The protection's good enough across the front, but Prescott decides to pull the ball down. Now you're in a situation where, okay, he's in scramble mode. He's going to try and bust it outside here, but I'm just curious why he didn't make that throw. I mean, there's separation right there between Wagner. That's a spot that Cole Beasley, you fire the ball to him right there, you're going to get the first down. Okay, now the play starts to break down a little bit. All right, Prescott's going to jump outside. All right, here's the next thing I want you to pay attention to. Look where Earl Thomas is playing right there. That right there is a perfect position. You've got what now Prescott's is scrambling towards him, but instead of immediately coming forward, he plays really halfway between what you got with Ezekiel Elliott and then also the quarterback right there. So by holding his ground, he continues to make Elliott have to go wide here. If he comes up, then you maybe get Elliott to get a little bit more of a path along that sidelines, but by staying wide, Elliott feels like he has to go. Now, another thing that you need to focus in on is look at Elliott's eyes. His eyes are back here on Prescott, and what's happening to him as he's running, he never gains his bearings where he is along the field. He's looking back at Dak Prescott to see, okay, are you going to deliver the ball right now? Are you going to throw a shot right there, or do I need to keep running up the field? But a lot of this had to do with the positioning of Earl Thomas right there, because it made Prescott have to hold the football, and it made Elliott have to go out here wide. So as I run the play for you forward, okay, now you get the commitment. Prescott's got a little pressure from right there inside, but you get a little bit of a commitment from Earl Thomas. Now, as you can see, there's Elliott. He's gone up the field, but the foot is out of bounds. It's clearly out of bounds right there. So Prescott even tries to get the football to him, but by that time, he's already out of bounds. You see the official. Official's got his hat off. He has his hat. His hat's all the way back here, and he's saying that Ezekiel did go out of bounds, and then the fact that was the case. But what's confusing about this play to me is why Prescott didn't go inside to Beasley. It's clear that's probably where they wanted to go. And then you get the outstanding play by Earl Thomas to keep Elliott wide and then make him have to go up the field. Prescott made a nice job of getting him the football, but it was far too late. He'd already stepped out of bounds, and then you got the penalty. Okay, this is a tough situation, I think, for a safety to have to deal with, and especially when you're talking about Xavier Woods. Okay, Xavier Woods is in the middle of this defense right here, and the way that the Seahawks are configured is they've got options. They've got options right here. They've got options right here. They have options right here, and then options on the outside. Okay, playing this single high look, you have a little bit, Awuzie is outside here. Byron Jones is a little bit more square, not as far to the outside. But still, with all the options that the Seahawks have right here, when I run it forward, you're gonna see how difficult. Woods has got to make a decision which direction he wants to go. And if you look at it when we run it forward here, I'll show you right there. Look what's happening here. Okay, young safety. You've got, if you look right there, Russell Wilson's eyes are to the outside here to Woods' left. Okay, the routes are starting to develop right here. You're going to get a drop. You're getting a drop, and then you're getting some underneath coverage right there. But look what's going on right here. There goes a route, and there goes a route right there. So as you can see, really, Woods is in no man's land right here with his coverage. Now, you could be saying, okay, well, Brian, he's looking over here. Russell Wilson's, why wouldn't he shade that way? Well, that's what quarterbacks do to you. They try and move you with your eyes, their eyes, and then throw back the other way. We've seen Dak Prescott do that a bunch. But right here, though, you get Woods. He's going to stay. See how he stays square? He stays square on the play. He's going straight back. Well, man, they could go right there, and surely they could go right there, which is exactly what Russell Wilson did. But really because the safety was in the middle of the field. Sometimes the offense just calls a really good play against the coverage. And this is a bad situation for Woods because, look, he's got a two-way go right there and right there that he has to cover. Here he's, like you say, you got a little bit of you got a young guy drop there and you've got a little bit of a drop right there. So that's the problem that you run into. With the wide drop here, that's where Russell Wilson was going to go. And again, you had a late reaction from Woods coming out of the middle of the field. I'm going to run it for you forward right there. That's impossible right there. That's impossible for him to play from the middle of the field, get all the way to the outside and beat that throw. So it's a little bit unfortunate, though, that a couple of things happened in this game that really affected the way that the Cowboys play. The out-of-bounds play with Ezekiel Elliott, you know, it looked like they wanted to go inside, take that shot, get the first down, keep the drive going. Instead, they roll out. The guy makes a great play on the outside to kind of keep your back to the outside, and then give the Seahawks some credit on that call right there, though. You run those guys vertical against a single high safety down in that area. That's a lot of ground for that safety to have to get over there and cover. So, again, when you play like this, though, when things like this happen to you, you're going to find a way to lose, and that's what happened to the Dallas Cowboys. So, thanks for joining us here, as always, in the film room with the Academy Sports and Outdoors film room. Make sure you check out all our work on DallasCowboys.com. We'll have more stuff like this for you, and we'll see you next week.